Hey, this is Jonas and thank you for watching this Forrk review. I promise you this will be the best review you'll see about the newly launched Forrk software. Because not only am I going to give you an in-depth walkthrough of Forrk, but I'm also going to show you another version of Forrk from a restaurant that I went to here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And they have their own custom mobile QR code ordering system. I've been to this cafe many times. They've got great food, great coffee, and they have their own QR codes on everything, even on their cakes. So we are going to compare Forrk with this restaurant's custom QR code system and see which one is best. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm here inside of Forrk. What I'll be showing you here in this video is everything that you need to know about this software, and we will start with the 4-part process to profit with Forrk. I just want to focus on helping you understand how you can make money, get clients using these 4 steps, because that's the most important thing, whether you are completely beginner or if you already have a digital marketing agency. So after we do that, I'll show you the comparison between the Forrk software and the custom QR mobile ordering system that I went to in that restaurant. We'll see the pros and cons of each. And also, if you do decide to get Forrk for yourself, make sure to go to my website at the link below in the video description, because I have a lot of bonuses that you can get completely free, which will help you a lot when it comes to actually making money with this software. Not only do we have some additional agency training from my mentor that he and I created, we have some additional training on getting high-paying clients, and also I have a one-on-one mentoring via WhatsApp chat where I can help you with whatever you need inside this process, such as getting landing pages set up, sending the right emails, making sure your funnel is set up correctly to make money. And I also have some templates on landing pages, which goes really well together with Forrk, and additional other emails to get clients in hot niches. So first, we'll go through the 4-part process to profit with Forrk, which I've also laid out on this website. So if you need to check that out, refer back to it, you can do that here. So the first step is to find leads using the Forrk Lead Finder training. That's inside of Forrk. When you first log in, this is what you'll see. We have all the options here on the left. And then if you go here to the top right corner, you can see we have a lead finder training. So that's where you want to start, because in this video, Ben Murray very quickly in 20 minutes, but briefly and clearly shows you how to go about finding the leads by starting with finding the restaurants that you want to target and building your client avatar, which is the first part of this getting clients training. Then he'll talk about building the prospect list, how to find the leads, do all that stuff. He'll talk about using Gmail, what kind of plugins you need, which are all free by the way, and how to follow up with the right client using a very good script that he has inserted here. Let me see if I can find it right here. So this is an example. I would recommend personally to take this, just add a little bit of spin depending on what you have available, and sending this out as the first email. He breaks down why this email really works well. You can see the subject line is my order. Kind of looks like it's a customer. It's very conversational, short to the point. So the restaurant will look at this, they will click on this link right here, and that's where you want to create an example site. So if you want to target, for example, pizzerias, you'll create an example site for a pizza place, put it in here so the customer or the potential client can see your email, check the link, and they can think to themselves that this could be them. They'll probably after that ask about the price, stuff like that, if they have any objections. And so you can use this, and again, if you're targeting a different niche, you can create different example stores for your niche. There's no limit to how many stores you can create. And so that's the first email. And he also goes through how to install stuff like mail trackers, which you want to use when you follow up. And so if they don't answer the first email, he has another email for what to send. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it's this one. And so he shows you exactly what to say, when to say it. So this is the email you would send if they don't answer the first email. And then he also has an email for what you can send if they do open that first email. So it's very clearly laid out. He has a very nice way of explaining things. Just me watching it has given me a lot of clarity of how simple this business model is, because you're very niche, you're very deep in the targeting. You're not helping every single business, you're just focusing and specializing in restaurants, which is also a good reason why these restaurants would hire you to do the service which they need. And by the way, nobody is really doing this, so it's kind of a hot, big income opportunity at the moment. So that's the first step, figuring out your avatar, which is pretty simple. He shows you how to create these sheets, which doesn't take long to do, but of course you'll have to put in a little bit of work to get started. So that's the first step. And I'll be happy to help you with this in my bonuses as well. But once that is done, we can move on to step number 2, and that's actually building their QR code touchless menu and ordering system. So that's where you use Forrk for that. And we can go here to the left side, we can click on my store. This is where we start creating a store. So as you probably saw in the demo from the Forrk sales page, you can see how you can create it. I can demonstrate it here as well, but I'll go briefly through it because you probably already saw most of it. So for example, you put in the name of the store URL, you upload the logos, and then you can move on to the QR code settings. So this is where you create the printable menu that the restaurant will put on the tables and or on their website. And you can customize this however you want. You can change the text over here. You can change the colors. Everything that you see here is customizable. As we can see here, colors for all the text, patterns for the actual QR code. You can add a logo here. If you want any of this stuff, you can do that as well. So pretty self-explanatory. Now, so that's for the printable that you put on the table. Then you can go here to choose menu template. And we're still on step number 2. We're building the system right now. So this is where you choose how the menu food items is gonna appear. There's different templates you can choose. And so I just chose the first one. I like how that looks. And then the last part of this process is simply customizing it. The look, the feel, the branding, stuff like that. Once you've done that, you click on save. And that's step number 2. So step number 3 is the final part to getting this set up. And that's just adding the food items. So for that, you go here to the left side, you click on my products. And the products are the food items. So this is where you click on the store right here. If you want to create an item, you click on create a product. You can also, before you do this, if you want a bit of organization, you can go to categories and add categories. So you have the appetizers, the drinks, the main course, a la carte, whatever it is, depending on the restaurant, desserts, stuff like that. And then you can create a product. As you saw in the demo probably, this is where you add everything you need. There's so many options here, so depending on how advanced you want to go, this could take some time, but again, that's what they're paying you for. This is why this could be a very high-priced service. And so enter the name, description, can do promotions, product type, category, variations, large size, small size, stuff like that. So I hope that makes sense. And the final step is that you deliver it to them. They actually use the system. they can use it inside the restaurant, so that just like I showed you in my video, you sit at a table, put out your phone, you order from your phone, you don't have to talk to anybody. And that's just one part of it. There's other parts to it as well, because you can use it on the Google My Business listing. Once you go inside of Google Maps, people find restaurants this way, and they look at the reviews. And so you can have the link to this ordering system. So instead of using Uber Eats or Grubhut, whatever it's called, Grubhut, Foodpanda, Grab, whatever it is, they can have the link to their own system, which is a huge selling point for businesses, because these Uber Eats or Grubhut, they usually have about a 30% commission to that platform. It's great for traffic. I think that businesses should still use it, but only like a way to get new customers. And so that's a huge selling point. Usually when I order food and I go to restaurants every day, or I use Uber Eats, or at least the equivalent of Foodpanda here in Thailand, I do that every day. And some restaurants, when you order online on the Uber Eats, usually it's a higher price, or they give smaller portions. That's because they have these huge fees that they need to compensate for. If you can provide them with Forrk, that means it's better for the business, it's better for the customers. And another idea I would do is that when they use Uber Eats, you can use the printable that you created with Forrk and use as a flyer. So when they order from Uber Eats, put that in the order, the customer will gravitate them from that Uber Eats, Grubhut, and allow them to order from their own system. It's going to increase profits, it's going to increase customer satisfaction, and it's overall a very good thing. So all in all, Forrk is extremely powerful for a marketing agency like you if you want to make money, but it's also extremely powerful for the restaurants, the profits of the restaurants, and it's going to make a very interesting and good experience for the customer. I've only seen these mobile ordering QR code systems in 2 restaurants here in Thailand. And as I said, I go to restaurants a lot. And it's usually the high-end restaurants that are more expensive that have this, because it's an expensive solution to get created for most restaurants. Until now, because now that we have a software like Forrk, we can offer this service to any restaurant at a very affordable price. Okay, so now let's compare Forrk with the restaurant that I went to yesterday, which is Cafe de Oasis. And then after that, I'll show you the optional upgrades to Forrk, which I also have put on my website. At the link below in this video, you can go here and you can check out the price for Forrk. There's some upgrades, and I have all the information and details on that, and I'll also show you that in like 2 minutes or so in this video in a bit. Now first, let's compare this Forrk with this one. So this restaurant that I went to yesterday, as you can see here, if you want to place an order, it goes to Foodpanda, which is the same as Uber Eats or Grubhut. So even though they have a custom solution that is very expensive, because you don't see it at all here, I don't know how expensive it is, but many thousands of dollars, probably more than $5,000 I would assume, because it's a custom solution. They still use Foodpanda, they're still paying these fees, and so that's a minus point for this custom solution. However, the experience is really good. I made a little document here. So if we look at Oasis Cafe, the experience is great. You scan the code, you choose the table number, you click order, and you place your order. Now with Oasis, you cannot pay via credit card in the app. You cannot pay for delivery, but the experience of ordering at the table without talking to anybody is pretty great. That's very good. I like it a lot. I like Forrk's experience as well. If you compare it with this one, the custom solution, and Forrk, the way it looks, the features you can do, the listings, price, colors, description, upsells, portion size, all of that stuff can be done with Forrk, just like they have it here with this custom solution. So that's great. Both of them gets a point for that. As I said before, this custom solution cannot order for delivery, so that gets a minus point for that. The only thing that's better with this custom solution is that when you order inside the restaurant, you choose the table number, so that when the restaurant gets an order, they can see which customer paid that or placed that order. You can see table number 5 placed an order for a coffee. As of right now, Forrk does not do that, so that's a minus point for Forrk. However, I did ask the team behind Forrk about this, and they say they don't have the feature now, but it is something that they are implementing. It's on their list of to-dos to get done. So once they have that, I don't know when it will be there, but it should be here shortly. I'm guessing within a few months or so. But that's the only bad thing or con that I have with Forrk. Because I guess the staff will have to go to the table and ask, did you place your order? What's your name? And then they can see, okay, John, he ordered this breakfast or whatever. Other than that, Forrk does a little bit more than the custom solution. You can create a website with it, which is very great. And I think the biggest selling point is that if people go to Google Maps and they want to order, they can actually go through their own Forrk e-commerce system, so that they can keep all the profits instead of paying 30%. So that's the biggest selling point in my opinion. When it comes to price, obviously a custom solution is so expensive. With Forrk, you can decide the price, what the restaurant should pay. You can go as low as, say, $100 a month, or a yearly fee where they get a bit of a discount, maybe $600 a year. That's a good way to get started if you want to get your first few clients. But as you get rolling, as you get more experience, you can charge more. And in the training that Ben was talking about, in the Lead Finder training, he mentioned prices like $300 a month or $600 a month for this service, because a restaurant can lose out on a lot of sales if they don't do mobile ordering for takeaway. Then that's fees and all that. So even at a high price of $600 a month, it will still be worth it, and the restaurant will make more by investing in that. So the pricing is up to you, but all in all, as for the comparison, Forrk is a clear winner with only 1 minus point for not being able to choose the table number when you're inside the restaurant using this system. So with that being said, all in all, Forrk is amazing. I'm very surprised, happily about this. The question now is, do you get everything that you need from just buying Forrk at about, I believe it's $50 when this launches? Then maybe later it will be more. But as of right now, you can go to my website. I'll have the updated information here with coupon codes if I find any, so you can get the best price. And then I'll list all the features you get. As you can see here, the Enterprise is the normal Forrk product, which you see here on the Forrk sales page. When we scroll down here, the Enterprise should be about $47 or $67 or something like that. Now there are a few upgrades. The first upgrade is called Professional. For this, you have the ability to create unlimited restaurants or stores, unlimited product and menu items. You can add recommended products. You can do all these things that you see here. There's some done for your sites, bulk notification, combo offers and stuff like that, and some additional VIP bonuses. I'll have a ability here on my website, so when you click on this image, you can see the preview of the sales page if you want to check that out. So that's upgrade number 1. Upgrade number 2 is a done for you, work with the team of Forrk type of deal, where you get a done for you website, which is a great idea when you have an agency, you want to show some professionalism. They also give you stuff, as you can see here, there's a masterclass done for you video Facebook ads, ads manager setup. So this is where they take you by the hand, hold you to kickstart your digital marketing agency. Upgrade number 3 is called Elite, and this is where you get unlimited agency clients at once. You get unlimited cheap member access. You get the ability to white label this app and sell it with the reseller rights, and you get restaurant agency suites, which is a lot of done for you stuff like print on demand material, swipes, contract, all those things that you may not want to create yourself. So this is a great way to save some time and some bonuses as well. Upgrade number 4 is Rewardsly, which is a coupon, how do you say, like a gift card solution. I've reviewed this product in the past. Really, really good to get repeat customers. So, you know, the deal where you go to a coffee shop, you buy a coffee and they stamp your little card, and when you get 5 or 10 coffees, then you get one for free. So this is an online solution to that, which is really good for repeat customers, lead gen, and a modern way to replace those little cards that so many stores use to get repeat customers. Highly recommend that as well. I actually recommend all of the upgrades except the last one. I don't really see a use for it. It's called PlayPix. It's apparently a video editor, and so you can get a free one. You can use the one that comes on your computer. You can use DaVinci or whatever you want, but I mean, if you want a simple solution, I guess it's okay, but it's not really necessary. There is also a bundle deal with Forrk. If you like what you see with this opportunity and you want one or more of the upgrades, you can actually get the whole funnel for a one-time price. And I'll have a link right here where you can click it and you can get the bundle deal for a limited time while this product is being launched. After it has been launched, this will not be available, so make sure to get that if it's still available. And you will also get all the bonuses on my page here, whether you choose the front end for just about $50 or $60, and if you go with the bundle deal, you'll get all the bonuses as well, plus some additional upgrade bonuses, which I'll have here as well. So basically, all the bonuses that I've put on here is something that I'll put together to make the process easier for you to make money faster with this and help you with whatever you may need. And there are some additional stuff as well. For example, Facebook Messenger bot training. There's email timer countdown software, email marketing training, social media marketing training. There's some other monetization method as well. This is a little bit of a different one, but there's some good stuff in here as well. And so check it out. There's some Facebook ad templates as well. Check it out. Test it out for yourself. You can click on any of these buttons that takes you to the sales page right here. Then you just click on the buy now button and you will have all your bonuses instantly available for you without having to talk to me. They will be there instantly in the JVSU platform. You just have to follow these 5 steps that make sure that I get the credit so that you can get your bonuses, and it's all laid out here. But if you can't find your bonuses inside JVSU, just send me an email or send me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll send you the bonuses manually your way so you get them as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll have all the necessary updated details as they come on the website, so go ahead and click that now. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below in this YouTube video. Like the video if you find this review helpful, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever you need. So with that being said, thanks for watching this review all the way through the end, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.